we are installing the atmosphere lamp, ambient lighting, and a Infinity Q50 2020 Red Sport. I was gonna do a whole build on the channel, but life caught up. I haven't been able to really, or I just keep forgetting. But yeah, today we're gonna do the ambient lighting. I kind of already started on this. I forgot I was gonna do the video. I already got this side installed, as you can see. It's very discreet. It's like OEM plus, not too bad. Essentially, for this one, I opened it up. You open it up, open it from here, and then down here, this is like a rubber grommet. Take that out, and there's a screw, and then you just pry this out. And then once you do that, there's a big connector. I'll show you on that side once I get to that side, but I tapped into the black and yellow wire, and at first I was like, why is it not turning on? Like, I did everything I was supposed to. I guess you're supposed to do the main module first. As you can see, the main module is down there. I also connected the foot, where is it? These foot lamps. I gotta connect them, route them. It's right here. I already have that one routed. It's under there. You can't really see it. And then I have to route these to the back passenger. But yeah, right now I am working on the driver's side passenger, I guess. Driver's side, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, right now I'm working on this one. So for this one, that beeping is annoying. For this one, you go to this big connector right here. It's gonna be the same over there. There's a big connector that looks just like this one. For this side, I tested it. I'd suggest getting one of those to make sure. You're gonna wanna try to find 12 volts. I found this is the ground, the black is the ground. And then I found 12 volts in this wire right here. It's like a, I don't even know what type of color it is, like a very light yellow. But yeah, you tap into this one, tap into this one. I'm using T connectors. That way, I can just take it out if I need to. Yeah, for the most part, I'm doing that right now. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this side. I was just gonna route it right here, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm not too sure about that now. As you can see on this side, it has a little gap right here. That's where I drilled it at, but I don't really want to drill to where you could see it. So I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I'll come back once I have it installed and everything, or put it on this one. You gotta use a drill to feed the wires through. It's a fucking mess in here. I'm also gonna do the Starlight soon. I need to do that. Take out the headliner today. Hopefully try to get it done tonight. It's gonna be a lot, but I have some friends coming over for that. So yeah, to feed it through. To feed it through, you want to get something like this little pin thing, and then let's see those pins. If it'll focus, those pins. Once you get something skinny like this, you want to press all the way to the back. Press it down until you hear a click, and then pull it out. I kind of messed up on a few of them, and kind of broke it, but you learn. It's all about lessons. Cause I'm doing this myself because I was not going to go and pay like $450 like how these other guys are charging, because it's unnecessary. You can do it yourself, and yeah, you can get it how you want. But let me get back to you once I get this out. Now that I have the pins out, you're also going to want to memorize how it was in there. So I think for this one it was yellow, blue, green on the pins. I can also go to the other modules and take a look to make sure I have it correctly. But yeah, this is the module. I'm gonna drill a hole, put it through there. Yeah, put it through there, and then you'll see. Just gotta feed it through. A minute, but kind of hard to see this one because of the fucking sun, but. Current state of shit. Got this off. I almost got that off. There's a bolt that fucking stripped. About to have the same problem with that one. But yeah, I'll make sure. No, it's better at night. Well, in the rear, this wire, it goes back here. Bolts in to right here, 3mm. And then the wire goes up and connects into here. These connectors, two, right here, driver's side. Down to there. How much slack is there? Alright, hey y'all. I'm recording this like a week and a half later. The whole video, I was gonna plan on recording everything, the whole process, but for like the Starlights, I just wanted to get it done. So I'm gonna kind of run you through everything. That's how the car sits right now. The other day I put on this carbon diffuser. I kind of messed up on the 3M tape. Gotta fix it, but whatever. It's good. Now now I have all carbon for the whole car. But yeah, enough of that. Let's see. I'm gonna run you through like everything I did. So let me show you. Put down the windows real quick. Okay. So let me show you. I got all the doors. I'm gonna be honest, the doors, doing the ambient lighting for the doors, people be charging $480. Yeah. The kit itself is like $430. You can get it done yourself really fucking easy compared to these other people that are doing it for $450, all that yada. It's genuinely not worth it. They're kind of ripping people off. Well, I understand their pricing because, you know, the labor, but if you really want it, you can do it yourself. It's really easy. The only pain in the ass is the Starlights. The Starlights, those are going to be your enemy because those are the ones that it gets tedious, to say the least. It got me pissed off. I was working on it for about 2 days, but I also had my girlfriend helping me out do it. But in the end, it was worth it. So I'll show you guys here. It's gonna be a startup animation. I don't know if you saw the doors. It disappears, but then it comes back. Yeah. Pretty pretty cool startup animation. I like it. And then it changes color to whatever color you had it. I'm running purple. But yeah, you can see the starlights. It does have the twinkle effect. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera that well. You can kind of see it. And then with the ambient lighting on the doors, it also had the foot wells, so I just routed it to the side right there. This centerpiece is really easy to take apart, and that's where the main controller for the ambient lighting is, right here. I'm probably going to end up getting more strips, that way I can do it right here on the side. I've seen a few Qs with that, and I like the look of it. But yeah, here's the view of how the inside looks. Fucking, I'm in love with it now. The Starlights, it was worth it in the end once it's done. It yeah, I mean, I love it. It's fucking cool. It looks really good. Ignore this part. I need to figure out how to route the box and put the cover on, because it's not really letting me. I didn't leave enough slack, so I need to figure that out. But the rest of it, it's all putting good. For the most part, I've had people text me because I posted it on my Instagram, and they told me to do theirs. I've seen multiple videos of other Qs with it, and they all say that they would not do it again. Like, they love it, which I agree. I fucking love this. I love the ambient lighting. I can do again. It's really nice. It's really pretty simple. You just need a voltage tester to be able to check the voltage and the doors. It's really easy. For the Starlights, yeah, I would not do that again. I mean, it's worth saving $1,000 to do it yourself, but personally, I wouldn't do it again myself. It was a pain in the ass. I keep saying that, but yeah. Let's see. Let me go inside. Yes, I have a wheel lock. Striker boys be coming for these, and yeah, getting my kill switch installed in a few days. But yeah, it's the interior. You can change it to any color you want. I have the app on my phone. Same with the ambient lighting. You can change the color to whatever you want. I also put in my dash cam. I hardwired it into there. The hardwire goes into here, goes all the way down, and then it goes into there, so that it also has parking mode. So when I'm not in the car or anything, when I'm not in the car, it will record in case like someone comes in front. Pretty cool. Let me try to show you guys where I hardwired into. You're gonna hear the annoying beep. I hate that noise. But yeah. So for the wires to get power for over there for the thing, I tapped into a 10. I think you guys, I can't really go back there, but if you see that wire, it's that little fuse tap thing right here is tapped into a 10. I can actually show you. It's tapped into, I believe it is tapped, or for the Starlights, I think I tapped it into the cigarette lighter right here. Yeah, the cigar lighter, so it's a 20A. So I've tapped into that, go into AutoZone and got a fuse tapper. And then for the dash cam, I tapped into a 10, I believe it was. Or yeah, 10. And I got that in. I actually tapped into the stoplight. So yeah, 10 amp for the freaking dash cam. And then for the ground for those, oh, damn, I can't see. Oh, there we go. For the ground for those, I don't know if you can see that. There's this little bolt right here. I just tapped into it. It's not in the way of anything. It's you can't see it. You can't see it obviously because you know it's all the way down there, and it's not in the way, so you won't hit it and you know cut it or anything. So yeah, I recommend tapping into a fuse because it's better than going straight into, you know, one of the lights, especially if you're doing the ambient lighting, because you might tap into something that will mess with these. But yeah, I mean, for the clips I think I showed in the video, there's like a few clips up here, there's a clip right there. The hardest part was these what was the hardest part? The hardest part was these, to be honest. And I still haven't got my freaking little handle thing. I still got to put it in. I just haven't had time. I've been working a lot. That was the hardest part, and then getting it in and out, pretty much. Yeah, for the most part, I also did my sunroof. I see a lot of people do it like around, but I wanted it the full thing. With this, I mean, it makes it, I don't really open it as much, but it's a little, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little restrained. I could still pull it back to show it. It's just a little restrained. I wrapped the whole thing in duct tape and stuff, like the whole roll that is routed all the way back. That way, you know, if I ever do want to pull it back, it's not, you know, as bad. And then to cut these, I just use a nail cut clipper, and yeah, I mean, it did the job, you know, can't complain. I don't really pull the thing back as much because, you know, I don't want to mess with anything, but for the most part, everything works good, everything runs solid. I mean, can't really complain about this once you got it, because it just, like I said, it changes the whole look. Fucking love driving in it. It's amazing. I haven't had any battery issues. Oh shit. Just putting up the windows. It's cold. But yeah, I have the footwell lights on both ends, at the rear too. But yeah, can't complain on how it looks, you know. And when I have the lights off, you can't really notice them. You can't really notice them in the day. You can notice like a few poked, like, because you're obviously poking through the fabric, so you can see it bulging inside. But once you like put your hand over it, it'll go away. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. I was gonna record videos for this whole fucking build, but I keep forgetting, to be honest. But I'll try to record more as much as I can. But I appreciate you guys watching, if you guys tuned in and watched the whole thing. But yeah, come back for more. Later.